Yo, it's your boy Wes the Tech here to bring you another one of my personal favorite tech tips to help you as an artist grow in your craft. Now today we're gonna go over how to add a video to your Spotify song, all right? So if you're a recording artist who's looking into spice up your Spotify music experience as far as other listeners looking at your Spotify music, and you wanna add a video similar to this to your actual Spotify canvas, then this is the perfect video for you, because in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to upload any visual or video to your Spotify song to offer a better experience to those who are listening to your music on Spotify, all right? Now, before I continue, I definitely wanna let you guys know about my free music business checklist. This is for any one of you guys who's looking into starting your own music business, but don't quite know where to start. With this free tool, you actually be able to identify 3 things that you could do right away to start your own music business. So if you want to grab that free tool today, you can click on the link above. I'll also leave the link in the descriptions below, all right? Now, when it comes to adding these visuals or videos to your actual Spotify song, it actually is really dope, because it creates a more exclusive or more different experience when it comes to people actually listening to your music on Spotify. Most people, when you're listening to their song, the visuals of that Spotify song looks like the default visual, where you just have the album cover and you just have basically the play button and they just listening to it, and all they can really look at is the album cover. If you want to be one of those artists to kind of set yourself apart from those who just do that, you can add videos and visuals like this, right? This really helps keep the audience interested in the song while they're listening to it, as small as it may be. Of course, there's tons of people out there who doesn't look at this at all. They're just listening to the music. But for those who are actually looking at it while they're listening to it, this is something that can be more engaging to those who are watching. And it is very easy to add a video or visual like this to your Spotify by simply logging in to your Spotify for Artists account, all right? And I'm about to just walk you guys through exactly how to do that. So the cool thing about this feature is you can actually do this from your mobile phone, or you could do this from your desktop computer. So it's one of those things that you could do either or, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm gonna do it specifically through the desktop computer, all right? So the first thing, again, is to log into your Spotify for Artists account. Now, if you have not gotten access to your Spotify for Artists account and you don't know how to do that, make sure that you do that as soon as possible. Every distribution company is a little bit different, but this is something that you have to do in order to get to the backstage of your Spotify account. But once you have created your Spotify for Artists account and you're logged in, you're going to see on the left-hand side, all the way to the bottom, where it says video and visuals. From there, all you're gonna do is you're gonna click video and visuals, then it's gonna bring you to the screen that you actually have to select your release, all right? Now, it's gonna show obviously all your releases in a row, all right? And then you're just gonna pick which release that you wanna add the Spotify canvas to, which is the name that they call these particular visuals, all right? So for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna do it to my new release called The Climb, all right? Once I click on The Climb, all I have to do then is just pick where it says add canvas, hit that plus button. Once you hit that plus button, you'll get this window that comes up here where it's gonna show you the actual requirements of the video that you could upload. It has to be a particular dimension. Of course, it has to be an MP4 video, or if you want to do a picture, it has to be a JPEG, right? And for videos, it's only going to be 3 to 8 seconds long. So you got to make sure whatever video you're uploading isn't longer than 8 seconds. Now, for those of you who are using a mobile device, I found this out recently. You don't actually have to have the video 8 seconds. If your video is longer, you can still upload it, but they're only going to cut it off by the 8th second, all right? For the desktop version, they won't even accept the upload unless it's 8 seconds. So just make sure it's between 3 and 8 seconds if you're actually uploading a video. Now, to do that, you can either drag and drop it like it says right here, or you could just hit the plus button where you'll actually be able to select your file from your computer or from, like I said, your mobile phone. All right. From this point, the next thing that you have to actually check on is whether the visuals is explicit or not. Now, however you answer this, it doesn't change whether it'll be uploaded or not, or accepted or not. All right. They just want to make sure they know if it's explicit or not, so that they can have the disclaimer if it is, and not have the disclaimer if it isn't. All right. Because of course, we have different age groups and different things like that on Spotify. So if something is explicit, they need to be able to put that, okay, this is about to be explicit. Do you still want to continue? Yes or no? So that's why it's important that they put this here. So you either put yes or no. And then from this point, you just click on next. From that point, you're basically going to get the agreement screen. All right. Now, the agreement screen, you scroll down, you hit, you check, you accept, and then you hit the post button on the bottom. Once you hit the post button on the bottom, you're going to get this screen right here where it's going to let you know that it is processing. Now, it does take up to 10 minutes to process, but you don't have to stay on this screen. If you're using a desktop, you could close it and continue. Now, if you're using the mobile device, I would advise you to stay on the screen until it is processed, because I have had times that I would leave the app and go to other apps, and then when I come back, it's like, oh, there was an error and it couldn't do it and everything like that. And I think it's something, and maybe it's a little bug or something with the mobile versions, but if you're doing on a mobile version, just stay on the screen until it's done processing, and then you'll be good to go. All right. But that's pretty much it. That's all that you have to do to add that. Now, anytime somebody listens or clicks on your song, or you send a Spotify link and they click on it to listen to it on Spotify, that visual will come up, which is far more interesting than just looking at the album cover as the song plays. All right. But that's pretty much it. That's how you go about adding your visuals or videos to your Spotify canvas. All right. For a better listening experience while they're listening to your music. All right. Now, before I let you guys go, I definitely want to let you guys know about my book here, The 13 Steps to Jumpstart Your Music Business. This is for any one of you guys who's looking into starting your own music business. All right. And you just tired of your 9-to-5 job. All right. And you just want to know what are all the things that I can do to leave this 9-to-5 job so that I could do music myself. I've been doing music myself now for almost a decade now, right? And I want the same thing for every independent artist who watches my channel, right? If you don't know the steps and you don't know a clue about how to do it, these are the steps that I took. These are the 13 steps that I took to put myself in a position to leave my 9-to-5 job so that I could do music full time. And like I said, I want that same exact feeling for every single one of you guys who watches my channel, who wants a successful independent music career as well. All right. So definitely grab that book. It's on my website. I have the ebook version of it where you could literally download and start reading it today. And I also have the paperback version for those of you who actually want something physical to read. All right. But that's pretty much it. That's what this video was about. I hope it helped you, and I hope that you guys add visuals to your Spotify canvas, because it'll really set you apart from other artists. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
I feel like Moses, big Moses. Yeah. Can nobody hold me? Yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling like Daniel, Big Daddy. Yeah. Can nobody face me? Yeah. I feel like